Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Realest
Ben,
podcast.
stop adding it. Gee,
What are you
don't add a
doing?
nerd
Oh
emoji
my
to every
God.
message.
We are back after a 2 week hiatus. We're gonna stop doing that at some point, but most of us are in college,
Bro, it's
and
fine. We
and
can do
Gustavo
like two
is like
weeks.
he's really swamped with I don't fucking
Beagle.
know. What are you doing? That makes it hard for you to watch movies.
It does. There's
Oh, okay,
nothing.
so
I'm the one who always watches the movies.
it's just me.
I always watch the movies.
Guys,
So-
guys, let's calm down. Let's calm down. All right, let's talk about. I got stabbed today, so let's talk about that. And then, but first we're gonna talk about twice actually.
Whoa, no, whoa.
What?
No. What do you mean? What do you mean? No, we're gonna talk about this first. What happened?
Oh, I got vaccinated. Yeah.
Here
I'm
on the
out.
Reelest podcast, we endorse every vaccine you could possibly take. Take
Get the
every.
COVID shot. Get the COVID
Get
shot
COVID
and the
shot.
booster.
See, get it from CVS.
Get a CVS booster. Get the
Walgreens.
measles ones. Get multiple of the same shots.
Yeah.
Everything you can.
Listen, I just got my I got more of my Bill Gates microchips in my bloodstream now. So
Nice. You
Okay,
got the
I genuinely need them.
microplastics.
I
You got
need
the
microchips.
microplastics.
I really do.
Like,
need
what?
microchips.
I genuinely don't understand why people are like, they're putting microchips in my blood. Number one, they aren't. But if they were, what are they gonna do with that? Huh?
They're gonna
Why do they care?
control.
What-
They're gonna
Steal our
track
data.
you.
They're gonna steal our data.
Yeah, bro. They're gonna see. They're gonna have like
data-
something that they
our
can like
data-
track you with.
Right now, currently, our data is completely secure. But if we take a COVID vaccine, the data will be gone.
Well, I don't want them to steal anything. But that's a great segue into our
Speaking of
first movie.
As soon as you said it, I was like, okay.
You're
Caught
gonna be a
stealing.
great dad
Caught
one day.
stealing.
You're gonna be a great dad
Caught
one day.
stealing.
Thank you. You're not. But let's.
What?
You are. But I wouldn't want you as my dad. But first, let's talk about Darren Aronofsky's most recent movie. So it's got Austin Butler in it,
Yep.
being hot apparently. I guess I don't know. I think Aronofsky thinks he's hot.
What's it about? What's it about?
It's about Zoe Kravitz and Austin Butler, and tells not only about Austin Butler. Spoiler alert. She dies.
Spoilers.
Hey, we gave the spoiler alert before the spoiler.
I mean,
Let's go.
it was-
Good job, everybody.
She's absolutely shot in the head,
That was-
gone by some
Happened in the
Jews.
movie.
Well, there's a bunch of ethnic groups, right?
Yeah,
and they
a
all
bunch of
want
ethnic
some money.
groups.
They all want money.
There's Jewish people. There's
Jews. There is
There's
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Ricans, there's
Puerto
Russians.
Ricans, and there's Russians.
Russians,
The ethnic groups
black
are-
people. There's black.
I don't think there's one, I think. Yeah.
Virginia King.
Yeah.
Well, there's one Puerto Rican.
But the
Well,
black
yeah,
person like made an alliance with
With
Russians.
the Russians, yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
just the Russians.
And then Austin Butler makes an alliance with fucking the Doctor.
Yeah, Matt Smith.
And until he didn't, and Matt Smith just dies halfway through after getting like hit in the head twice. Very
Just-
funny. He gets like
Alright.
he dies due to head injuries.
By Matt Smith. He had to
He
go
got- he gets-
for Star Wars Starfighter. Coming out in theaters May 2027.
I do not care anymore.
Well, you're gonna-
I'm
they're gonna
I'm
make
done
you
with
care.
Star Wars.
They're gonna make
I'm
you
done with
care.
Star Wars. No, they're not.
Yeah, they're gonna make
They're
you care.
not.
They're gonna make you care.
Honestly, Star Trek is better.
Unless they have Ryan Johnson come back, they're not gonna make me care.
By the way,
That's probably facts, actually.
other things that happen in this movie, torture. A lot of torture. A lot of
Torture.
people get tortured. in
This movie's
movie.
very violent. The movie's very violent.
But like,
Which
it's
I
also
like.
kind of funny. I laughed a good amount to the point where I saw it with my family. My mom and sister thought I was sadistic, and I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty funny movie. It's interesting that it was made by Darren Aronofsky because
Does it feel like an Aronofsky movie? Because I've only ever seen
No,
I've only ever seen Requiem for a Dream. That's the only one I've seen.
because like his movies are just
Have you
really
seen Black Swan?
sad and
Not yet.
disturbing. and depressing.
I also haven't seen Get
And
Out.
this
It's not like
movie
that at
wasn't at all. Yeah, it wasn't like that at all. Which is
Oh yeah, I forgot.
interesting.
The movie ends with Austin Butler stealing Matt Smith's identity and going to the Caribbean.
He was caught stealing.
Yeah, he was caught stealing. Well, he
Someone's
wasn't
like,
caught
well,
stealing.
And then he sent some of the money to Laura Dern. So
that was
Yeah,
cool. Also,
she was his mom.
apparently there are in fact sequels to the book.
What
So,
book, man? What?
We could be seeing a franchise.
What
We could be
fucking
seeing
book
a
is
franchise.
this?
okay, I do
based
not
off the book.
need. I do not need a caught stealing franchise about a bunch of ethnic groups going after
That's
Austin Butler again.
That's true.
That's like that's like one of the first things you've said about the movie.
I'm
The
just
first
saying.
thing you said was Star Wars. The second thing you said was a sequel. Like,
I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you guys. If they made a sequel, what ethnic groups would they target? Would be going after Austin Butler? Would it be the? I think it has to be evangelical
gotta
Christians.
be Asian. Well, that's not an ethnic group.
Yeah, that's just what the fuck, man.
There has to be Asians.
Oh,
Has to be
the
some
gay people
Asian.
One. No. Fuck that. We're gonna do
Like
Asian,
some
but more
Asian
specifically,
people.
I was thinking Chinese. So Chinese.
Chinese.
Koreans.
Italians.
Guatemalans
Guatemalans.
and Italians.
Guatemalans and Italians.
How about some Israelis? We got some actual Israelis up in here.
Well, they had the Jews. So.
But
Same
Technically,
we shouldn't keep putting Israelis and Jewish people.
Oh yeah, they weren't speaking Hebrew. Like,
Well, anyone can speak Hebrew.
Okay, that's Stephen Hawking over here. But like,
What? What did you say?
we got Stephen Hawking over here.
Man, you look like Stephen Hawking.
So, what did you guys think of the movie? So, what did you guys think of the movie?
No! Stop what you're doing! Stop what you're doing! We here on the stop. We here on the Reelest podcast love and endorse Stephen Hawking, and we appreciate all the
The Epstein stuff, except like the Epstein stuff. Don't.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. I retracted the statement. We here at the Reelest podcast do
Brayden,
not endorse
I know who
Epstein.
you
What
are.
did you guys think of the movie?
We want the files released. Release the files.
What did you
Release
guys
the
think of the
files.
movie?
Release the
What
files.
did you guys think of the movie? What did you guys think of the movie?
Well, I thought the movie was good. Anyways, we should release the Epstein files.
I mean, I also thought the movie was good. I thought it was
Do
actually.
you also think we should release the Epstein files?
I also thought it was good. And yeah, we should release the Epstein files.
That's the only thing I gathered from this movie, right?
Is that we should release the Epstein files?
If you think about it, the money is the Epstein files.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Listen, okay.
Oh,
This
we're not doing
podcast,
that.
we do endorse it. No.
That's the blood coming out of it.
We do not want what. Listen, okay. I just want to say, I am so sorry for what just transpired on the Reelest podcast. We are going to make a substantial donation to Turning Points USA to atone for our actions.
Let's talk about the movie. Let's talk about the movie.
We do too.
Let's talk about the movie.
All right. I thought the pacing was really good in it. Honestly, I thought the pacing was really good. I didn't think it was too long. I thought it was like
It was pretty fast.
I thought that
We're just gonna act like any of that was just normal. Like,
I thought the car crash sequences were like really good, really well edited and all that. Like, and the gore was like really good. Like it looked realistic enough.
Yeah, that is one thing that the movie carries over from like Darren Aronofsky's like other movies is the violence, and it's pretty brutal. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Unfortunately, Jared Leto did not get his arm amputated in this one. So.
Not necessarily. Well, Black Swan wasn't necessarily violent, but it was like
disturbing.
I guess violent imagery. Like there wasn't like people getting like punched in the face or anything, but it was like the imagery.
Oh,
I liked the baseball aspect of it. I thought that was cool. It gave the character more depth, and I think he necessarily needed, and it was like, oh, cool. It's like a cool little tidbit that you keep coming.
I thought the
back to.
twist was really good because it was like, oh, she was telling the truth, huh? Because like that whole like
Yeah.
scene, like I honestly thought that she was lying and she killed her, right? I think that's the
No.
way the movie.
I
Brayden,
I also
okay.
thought that. I also thought that, but I did like think that Zoe Kravitz's character dying was like the most obvious thing in the world.
No, that took me completely by
Like,
shock.
I know you said
Completely got me.
I saw it coming. I just didn't want it to happen. That's what I was like, please don't.
I just felt
And
like
then
that
she's
was the most obvious. Like, she had no character. She didn't do anything. All she did was just have sex with Austin Butler.
That's enough
Hey,
character for me.
listen.
That's enough character
Listen.
for me.
He's gotten rid of the Elvis accent at least by now, so he didn't sound like Elvis the entire time in
He
the
didn't have it
movie.
in Dune 2 either, so.
That
Well,
whole thing was like so overblown. That was just like publicity, pretty sure. Like, he was never actually like in danger of having a fucking Elvis accent for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I think
Have
he
you-
just kind of like over like exaggerated it.
did you hear that? Did you hear that Elvis wrote the Rick and Morty theme?
I don't understand what the fuck this guy's talking about.
It's a fucking too bad it's like mean. That's a pretty funny one.
Anyways, let's get back to the point.
There's a lot of colorful characters in the movie.
Almost everyone dies,
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, Bad Bunny's in it.
and he gets shot in the head.
Yeah, I feel like Bad
Yep.
Bunny's a decent actor, but then like I've only ever seen him in a few things, and he dies in them. It's like, okay.
He dies so early on in Bullet Train, and then he dies so early on in this.
Yeah,
It's
he
very
didn't do that much. He didn't do that much in Bullet Train.
It's got to be that he's just busy and he like can't be in a big role. And as well, note future.
But I don't mind that because I don't really want like musicians to act. We'll get into that.
Hey,
for highest was, but
Taylor
yeah.
Swift in the Lorax carried that movie.
Horrible movie. Horrible movie.
Listen, we need. I say, let it grow.
Honestly,
And Charlie XCX is gonna be in like a bunch of movies. No, Larry's horrible, but that's a
Okay.
conversation. Charlie
I feel
XCX
like
is gonna be in a
it-
bunch of movies.
Fuck
That bunny was in
Lorax.
Happy Gilmore
What do you think
too.
the Lorax rated as?
A 10
Like a
out of
few
10.
Like a 2 or 3 out of 10, probably. I guess.
What?
It's like a 2. Yeah, I'd say like
What?
a 2.
What
I do appreciate the irony of a multi-million-dollar company making a movie about environmentalism.
I just don't like Illumination at all. I don't like any of their
You have like a
movies.
hate boner for Illumination. I kind of forgot.
Because they're just like
I mean,
lazy.
some of it's valid.
Those
Like the
common
Minion stuff is
denominator.
just fucking. It's too much. There's like 4 Despicable Me's and like 3 Minion movies, and they're all
Yeah.
the same damn fucking thing.
But okay, getting back to caught stealing.
Caught stealing.
My bad.
I think this is the most off-topic we've been for a movie in a very long time.
I like the
because-
Jewish guys. Jewish guys are cool as fuck.
Vincent D'Onofrio did a good job as a guy who was.
I did
And,
not realize it was
uh,
Vincent D'Onofrio for the longest time, and I was like, oh.
The other guy was Liev Schreiber, right?
Yeah, he play like Sabretooth in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
I don't like that I know that.
I don't think he was just in that one either. I think
He was-
in.
He was Kingpin. He was Kingpin in Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, it's true. He was. Well, they both were Kingpin. That's
It's not about the money, Spider-Man.
Yeah, 2 Kingpins.
It's about the Mets, Spider-Man.
It's like a Mets, baby. I love
Oh,
Mets.
shit! What the hell?
Movie
But-
43.
Why is he in so much stuff?
Because he's an actor and it's his job.
Yeah, he's an actor,
Oh,
yeah.
that's not allowed. What?
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio and Liev Schreiber.
It is basically like a who's who of like people in this movie. Like there's so many famous
there's, like-
actors in that.
Yeah, there's a lot of colorful characters.
I liked the guy who lived on the floor with Austin Butler, who just was like, "Hey, I'm gonna call the
Yeah, his
police."
neighbor.
his
He was
neighbor
so
who-
funny,
He's
bro.
just fucking
He was-
terrified the whole time.
He was so sad. I felt so bad for him.
I honestly kind of forgot about the Russians. Like the Russians are kind of forgettable, honestly. Like they're like
Well, it's because they
One of them
weren't like famous
overacts.
actors.
Also, one of them like overacts the whole time.
Not that. No, I bought it completely. I was like down for that guy.
Who was that?
That short dude.
It was
fucking
Pavel.
bald
this-
motherfucker. Fucking.
There's
That
a
guy
bit
was so
of like
fucking funny, bro.
there's a bit of suspension of disbelief when two Jewish guys go into a nightclub and kill everyone.
Yeah,
But you just
like
you gotta roll with it.
you're still on for the ride.
Yeah.
It's about the ride. Yeah, the Russian dudes I think were pretty funny.
I think
But
But the short
funny,
dude,
but-
the short dude was acting so tough the whole movie, and then he just got like two tapped at the end.
I think the
It was
best
so
part about
funny.
this movie was simply just that it was like a lot of like fun to watch. Like it
It
pretty
was
much
it was
it didn't
Yeah, it was
let up.
entertaining.
It pretty much didn't let up once, which was fun to watch. Like I like when movies do that, where it's just like constant things
Yeah.
going on, and you know, obviously,
It
if you
also-
do it badly, it's terrible. But like if you do it like War of the Worlds,
It-
literally did that.
It reminded me of After Hours. It reminded me a lot of After Hours.
After Hours is better. Is a better movie though.
Yeah,
Like, After Hours is like
better, but it's like just the
Not
same
pretend like I know
kind
what
of
it
thing
is.
of like a guy
It's
just like
it's a Martin Scorsese movie. It's really funny. It is. It's
definitely
I
one
immediately
of his
thought of The
best.
Weeknd. I thought The Weeknd. Like I'm not gonna lie, when I heard After.
That's what he named the album after.
Oh, that makes
But-
sense.
But my
Did you guys like the music?
I thought the music was good. The music was good. I thought the thing about this movie is it's not really I wouldn't say it's very deep.
No.
It's not like it doesn't have like a deep like existential theme to it, and that's not
I
bad.
feel like it could have benefited from being deeper, you know.
I think it could have, but like it still is a good movie. It just
It's
could
an
have been.
entertaining movie, yeah.
So that's
It's just
where
like
I'm just kind of like, to me, there are movies that are going to be deep and they're going to be good if they do it right. If they do it badly, it's terrible. And I just saw a movie that was terrible that tried to be deep and it was awful. If it's really entertaining, the bar might be lower, like the not the bar, but the peak might be lower. But you can get away with a lot more like stupid shit, kind of, and like it'll still be.
I'm just talking about a 10 out of 10 fucking.
Oh, you mean like this movie, like Zemeckis? Here?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
here.
saw that today, and it was just not. Like I
But-
didn't fall for the bait. Like there was literally a big bait where
I'm
it's like trying to
never
pretend
gonna
to be-
watch that in my life.
It's not good. Don't watch it.
Why'd you watch it?
It was on my watch list, I guess. I don't know. I randomized my watch list and it was there.
It,
popped
it
up.
looks freakish. The
Um,
de-aging.
So
But de-aging is not even the issue. It's just quick
No,
change
yeah, I
about
bet.
here. It's
Yeah,
just
I
that
bet.
it's all in the same it's the same camera angle, and like that's the deal. And it's not good. And the
have you
pacing's
guys?
terrible.
Okay, well, if you ever want to watch a movie that makes you feel like you're on LSD, I have a movie for you. But that's not the movie we're talking about right now.
It's called Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
It's called House.
It's called Enter the Void.
It's called Monster House.
No, it's just called House.
It's called Enter the Void.
It's called
Enter the Void.
It's called Jerk Your Worthless Penis.
No, we're gonna get demonetized.
No, we're deep enough in. We're gonna get demonetized earlier. We might get the video taken down.
So you're going to demonetize me saying this, not you literally doing.
Why are we continuing to do it?
You have the Reelest podcast. We do not.
We have, like, we're gonna get cooked. Like,
We do not.
Here,
We do
here
not.
at the Reelest podcast, we do not
Do
condone political violence.
Exactly. We condemn political violence. We
Condemn
think it is.
political violence.
We think it is bad. We think it's
don't
bad.
wait,
Do
don't
not
wait, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait.
do. Oh, Gustavo.
Stop.
Gustavo.
Stop it.
Listen. Caught stealing
Special guest
is
Gustavo's gonna get booted.
Caught stealing is a movie about the existential threat of poverty that can befall us all. In it, we have Austin Butler, who gets caught stealing, wink wink, and at the end of the movie, he gets away with stealing. He learns his lesson. He stole better. Thank you.
It's about
Thank you for listening
a
to my TED
guy
Talk.
who has to force himself to change.
It's about a guy who somehow lost Zoe Kravitz.
She got shot in the head.
She lost her. You shouldn't have lost her.
Somehow. It's about a guy who is forced to
It's
change.
about a neighbor who can't call the cops.
It's about
He can't call the
It's
cops.
about
It's
me
about Austin
sitting in the movie
Butler.
theater watching the movie. That is about,
It's about watching a movie on a different thing that's not a movie theater.
Okay.
On my phone, in my bed.
Look, I have a question for you.
And then I fall asleep during the movie, and then I rewind it.
What?
I watch it in the morning.
What did you give Caught Stealing?
Oh, I know it doesn't seem like it because it seems like I'm gonna give it kind of a low rating, but I did really enjoy it. Like I had a lot of fun with
You
it. It was
literally said nothing but positive things about it.
oh my bad.
Well,
I gave it a 4 out of 5 or
I also gave it a 4 out of 5 and 1 8.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 7.
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah.
seems fair.
that seems
And
fair.
I Letterbox gave it a 3.5 straight. Yeah, 3.5 straight. So it's not bad.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter if it was a high 3.5, not like a low 3.5, or like a middle 3.5. I think it was a low 4 for me. It was a
I
low
mean,
4.
it seems like it feels like a high 3.5 looking at the spread. The spread is pretty much all 3.5s or 4s or 3s, and that's it. So
What do you
there's
think? Is
no
it
negative reviews.
Gustavo? For you, is it a high 3.5, a medium 3.5, or a low 3.5,
It's a
or
fine
a
3.5. It's a fine 3.5 minutes.
So this averages out for Reelest podcast heads. This averages out to something. I think it's like
7.7,
Let
right?
Gustavo do the math later.
It's
Follow our
7 point.
letterbox, by the way.
It's 7.7.
At the Reelest Pod, we do not have a profile picture yet because Gustavo hasn't put a profile picture on it.
You should
You
do.
guys
You
have the
could do.
login.
Stop,
You
stop.
guys, I gave you guys
You should
login.
do like an AI generated image of
No,
the three of our faces, and you combine them into one image.
That would be disturbing.
that would be
No, why do
That would
that?
be horrific. That would be horrific.
Or if you want to save the environment, you could just like kind of like mix and match them on like Paint and see what
Why
happens.
don't we just have like a profile picture for like the channel? I
Um,
asked John to make one, and he just never got back to me at all.
He's supposed to be a graphic designer, so I mean,
He
like
just
I don't really
never
see
said
him
anything
often.
about
If
it.
I see John again, I'll let you know.
don't you live with him?
So what's the next movie on the slate? Actually, wait,
It's
is it time to put a cut in here?
We're putting a cut in here because I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
we're
You know
not
what I
gonna
mean?
put this in. We're not gonna put this in.
No, we. All right, we put a cut in here.
I'm
we
blue
didn't.
now. I'm
We're
blue.
gonna cut that out.
I'm blue.
Not
Uh, well, whatever.
So
Now we're talking about a movie directed by.
you wanted us to watch Red River.
Yes,
So, yes, you do.
I am of the opinion that you can separate the art from the artist, and that includes DeForvit. Okay, that includes him. All right,
Who?
with the guy, the rapper that just got caught with
Why'd
like
you call him before of it did?
Because
because
that's what his name is.
that's his name is. This is DeForvit.
Yeah, Deformed. What?
Just keep going.
Yeah, his name's
Keep going.
DeForvit. But you can separate the art from the artist, and that includes actor John Wayne. And he's great in this. He's really good in this.
You didn't introduce the movie at all.
Oh, it's a movie about it's a western where they like we're gonna bring this cattle to where the money is, so we can sell this cattle and make some money. And
Yeah.
hijinks ensue. That's the movie.
Yeah.
Sounds good enough to me. Yeah.
But we got some gay subtext in here. We got some.
Not enough though.
Yeah,
Not as much as I would like.
we got some commentary on Western expansion.
Mhm.
Uh,
Not necessarily in a good way.
we got you got John Wayne wanting to kill his surrogate son.
Yeah.
You did get that.
And we got money. That's for sure. But no,
This is my first film from John Wayne. This is my first John Wayne film.
He's a good actor. He plays a lot of very similar roles, which made people think that can't act, but he just got typecast a lot
I think
because
he
the
can
studios.
act.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think there's a single thing here where I'm like, oh yeah, he can't act. He's ass at acting. But it's more
I
oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I was just gonna say I know like John Wayne more of like a historical context rather than like watching any of his like roles at all. I just know like he was a very significant actor, very popular actor.
One of the biggest box office draws. Yeah.
One of the biggest box office draws of his time. He was basically like the Samuel L. Jackson of
No.
that era.
No, he was I mean, he was like the Tom Cruise or like the
Well, Tom Cruise isn't typecast.
Okay. Well,
Uh, he kind of is.
but
Tom Cruise is kind of typecast.
I think I thought
Now
this
he's
movie
now.
was like, I mean, we had some we had Native Americans in it as just not as a like
Or that was
actual.
literally just a stereotype.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
just
which is unfortunate, but that was a time. The thing that interests me about westerns is that like during like the classic Hollywood type thing, a lot of the movies were shot really like boring. Like they just had like really boring, like kind of flat cinematography. Like, oh, we have to like capture the actor from head to toe. We have to get their whole fucking body in the frame.
Yeah, they didn't really
Like
know how to like film people.
like
Like they weren't
yeah,
really
it's
sure
like they film everything like a
how to
stage
doing
play.
that.
So that's why I think westerns are like interesting because you have like a lot of nice wide shots
Yeah.
and a lot of like interesting framing, like nice horizons and
But
like nice
this
scale.
when you're talking about westerns, you can't not talk about John Ford. This wasn't a John Ford movie, but
Yeah.
John Ford basically, if you think about a movie like a western movie, 9 times out of 10 you're probably gonna come up with the movie he directed. Like one of the most famous westerns of all time is The Searchers. He directed that with John Wayne.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. If you understand what the movie's trying to do, you take one thing out of it, and if you misunderstand it, you take another thing out of it. And I'm interested to see if you misunderstand it or not. But
All right.
What do
back
we?
back to Red River. It's
What do we like particularly? Like, what was like
Well,
what's like a standout?
I like the leads. The leads are pretty good.
yeah, probably the acting.
I
Well,
liked.
the one thing, well, the guy I didn't like the fucking old dude. Like he was so
Yeah.
annoying. Like he was so
I,
fucking annoying.
I really liked like how at the end we sort of like spun the trope of the Western on itself. That idea of like I assumed it would be like a final battle, and I was stupid. I saw the year and I was like, oh, this probably helped pioneer that. So like in a way, we're gonna see that trope for the first time. And I was wrong.
It
They
was like
subverted the trope.
their two ideals kind of clashing together, like
Yeah.
right at the end.
But I
Like they
assumed
both
I would just see
realized it was
them
kind of
fight,
like
and that would just be it, and someone would win, and that would be the end of the movie. Like I didn't
yeah, they
think it
both
would be
kind of
deeper.
lose. They both realize it's just like stupid to fight, and they're
These
both like
idiots.
kind of wrong.
Well, because they literally got slapped in the face and like you guys are being stupid.
Yeah.
Can we not all agree though that like John Wayne's character, who was Johnson, I think he was clearly more in the wrong, like just objectively.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he was
Yes.
thinking if any one person was the antagonist, it was him.
Like he's
You
just
know.
straight slaughter people, but also was a subversion because I think at the time John Wayne was like
Well,
known for being like the hero, and so like it
well
was a
he
subversion in that sense too.
he just kept pushing. He was so greedy and he wanted all the money for himself,
No.
and he didn't care how many people died along the way to get it. And and you had that one guy who wanted sugar, who caused a stampede. I don't know why
Yeah.
they needed that guy, and that guy he seemed like kind of a liability, and then he caused a
And he
stampede.
was a liability.
You kind of
Yeah, he
fucked
very
everyone
much
up,
was
man.
a liability.
I thought Montgomery Clift was more interesting in the movie than John Wayne.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think that was kind of.
because he
I think that
was
was.
sort of the main protagonist.
He was.
He also just stopped following Dunson halfway through the movie, which I like was fine,
Yeah.
but it just was like a weird tone change, basically. Like we were with him the whole time, all of a sudden we're supposed to like have completely turned on him as a character.
Well,
Um,
no, I don't think it's supposed to be all of a sudden. I think we're supposed to dislike him and all the things he was doing beforehand. It's not like we're supposed to turn on him. It's supposed to, like, as an
yeah,
audience.
but like we are following him until there's a moment where we stop. That in itself is sudden. It's less the characterization of him is sudden, more as the movie's turn. Like I assumed we would see him by himself
I mean, doesn't the
and
same thing
see
happen in
him.
Rambo?
I haven't seen Rambo in a long time.
But I mean, I haven't seen Rambo. I just know this the point of the movie when
You
like,
mean like the first one?
yeah,
No.
Oh.
That doesn't happen in First Blood.
Yeah, First Blood is not. You follow Rambo the whole time, but he's kind of like the antagonist, but also the protagonist. It's really weird.
I mean to watch it, but anyways, that's beside the point. Red River, Red River. Uh, Considering the fact that the Red River is kind of like not even like the main, it's the name of the company, really. That's the main why it's called Red River. Like the Red River is there a couple of times, but it's not like when you're like watching like I don't know, like a movie about Everest where it's like always around Everest or something. It's like yeah,
Right,
you see
right.
Red River every once in a while, but like it's like,
Yeah.
but also just the fact that John Wayne's character just steals land by killing a guy.
Yeah, it's pretty problematic, I would say.
Yeah.
That didn't age very well. That aged like milk.
It was like, that's like that kind of curdled. I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah.
But
Did you guys like the music?
I mean, it's
Decent.
it was old Hollywood music. I mean,
It was it was really schmaltzy, syrupy.
You gotta kind of get used to it. Like
Yeah.
that's the way it sounds.
Yeah, at the beginning of the movie, I was like, oh.
Fucking I show speed gif.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that I was talking about like the scale earlier of like these old westerns. Like this movie, they had real cattle. Like they had real cows, fucking on the set.
Yeah,
they
couldn't-
had to move
which is like
everyone
really
constantly, which
that's
must
so
have just
cool.
been insane for production.
Yeah, like
Like one of the top reviews on Letterboxd, like pointing that out. Like, imagine if they like flubbed a take and they would have to do it all over again. Like I would.
some of the times it was very obvious. They filmed the cattle behind them first, and they filmed
some parts. Yeah, some shots I noticed that
it was keyed, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it was really cool. Just
Like,
to see like them.
There's a lot of
because now, yeah, they put a
There's
lot of
some
effort into it. And like now you would just do that with like CG.
there was some good cinematography in the movie too. Like I think there was some genuine like good shots in there.
They had to like
Every now and
actually like think about, oh shit, like we have to move the cattle. Either like we have to start it so that way like there's, because I'm assuming they didn't have thousands of cattle. Like they probably had a set number that they could move throughout, and they had to make sure that they weren't like just ending moving during the shot. So they had to like consistently make sure that there were some at the beginning and at the end of the shot, so that way it would be like a continuous movement. And I thought it was cool how they all kind of move as one unit consistently through. Like I liked that idea, because a lot of westerns you'll see one person or something. I like that it was a whole team of people constantly moving, and then it made sense why like people would go ahead and scout something out, and it would make sense because it wasn't just the four of them. There we had a whole team around them, constantly moving around with them.
Right.
I've been watching a lot of westerns recently, and
Is this like a
It
high
was-
tier western?
well, it's like I would say like I had an idea of what it was gonna be, and I was like okay, because I'm watching like kind of like more like later stage westerns that like kind of like were more kind of like trying to like fight against the tropes of the genre, and this was earlier than that. So I fought against a few of them, but like I still had a lot of like the classic tropes of the genre, and I was like I didn't really like that, because like it's when you watch a lot of like the same genre, the movies get kind of predictable, and that's like not great.
Yeah.
Um,
I bet.
but it's a movie that I think could have done with like some color.
I don't think necessarily
I think it would have been
like
like,
needed color.
but like I think
I mean, yeah, sure. I wouldn't have. I guess I wouldn't have minded. I wouldn't have really thought much differently either way. I guess if it was in
If the movie
color
had
versus
color?
black and white.
I don't. Did they?
I
But they did have
don't-
color back then. They could have done it, but
yeah,
But like, could have done like Technicolor, I guess. But that's whole.
I'm a Technicolor
process.
cell. I love Technicolor, so that's partially why.
I mean, Technicolor, yeah, Technicolor is really, really pretty.
Um,
And now it's just digital.
but no, the thing of it is, this is just we managed to pick unintentionally like two just decent movies that there's not a lot to say, and then one movie there's a lot to say about.
Well, okay, well,
like
well,
Red River.
have you
because
guys?
can't There's things
What?
we can talk about. It's
Well,
just
yeah, we can talk about yeah, you guys didn't want to see the movie because you thought that because of John Wayne, and you guys
That's
didn't.
not what.
Well, well,
I'm
that's
Brayden.
not.
because you
I
didn't
don't
like.
think it's Brayden was being serious.
What do you mean?
Well,
You
when I
didn't, you
when I
didn't
when I
seriously not want to see it because of John Wayne, right?
No, that was.
okay, well,
Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah, I didn't think
I
that.
made a joke that Cole wouldn't want to see it because it had John Wayne in it. Not me. I don't care.
Oh.
but uh,
Yeah, well, yeah, I would want to see.
would you want to see
John Wayne
do you want to
films.
see the movie that killed John Wayne?
Yes.
It's called The Conqueror. They filmed it on like the sites where like they dropped nuclear bombs and everyone got cancer because of it.
Nice. Oh,
He played
wait, like
he
Tarkovsky.
he played Genghis Khan.
Nice.
So it's like Stalker, basically.
No, because Stock is
Well,
good. The
no, but
Conqueror.
I mean, like, because like, they,
Yeah, but like
yeah,
Stock is a good movie. But
I don't
yeah,
fucking know what
Stalker's
you
a
guys
good
are talking
movie.
about right now at all. I mean, honestly, if we have a lot to say about the next movie, we could just move on.
Well, I was gonna say I would like to see more movies from John Wayne. Howard Hawks, the filmmaker, how many westerns has he made?
he did not make a lot.
Because he was.
He made a lot.
I know you, but I know him more for
Well,
like
he made Rio Bravo, right? Yeah.
like
Oh, are these
I
not
know him more for like his
westerns?
movies that like aren't westerns.
Oh,
He
might
made
not have made a lot of westerns. Never mind.
he made the original Scarface.
Yeah, I know he made the original Scarface, and he made like his role Friday.
Yeah, so like
Cary Grant.
made some important movies, but like
Yeah, I know him more for like the screwball comedies than like the westerns. So I don't know if he like
Yeah,
made
there's
a
a
lot of
lot more
westerns.
screwball comedies. But
But
he
yeah,
did make Scarface.
I wouldn't mind to see more movies from him. I wouldn't mind to see more movies from Montgomery Clift either.
He
I thought
made
it was really great.
he made Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
Mm.
That's like his most popular movie on Letterboxd.
Yeah, I know that. I know that movie. Yeah.
But I've
all
heard
right,
the
I gave
opposite of
it.
this one.
All right, so do you want to just like say about our reviews of it and move on to like the worst movie that we saw this week? I give it a.
I give it a 7, 3 and a
I
half.
give it an 8. I know that. And Brayden, what'd you give it?
I gave it a 7 as well. It's not good enough for me to like push it forward to an 8, but it's definitely like solid.
Like a 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Like a 6 or 7.
All right. Now let's talk about highest to lowest. I
Oh
don't.
my god.
Actually, it's not. What did I end up giving it?
You
Hold on, let me.
You give it a 3 out of
Your
5,
answers
which
suck.
I thought was absurd.
Yeah,
It's kinda
that's
aggro, but it's like
it's
I kinda-
very bad. I thought it
kinda
was
fell for the
really
bait.
bad.
It was. I gave it a 2.5, and I kind of regret it. I think.
I guess we're doing our ratings right now. I give it a 1.5.
You give it 1. Did you go back and make it a 1.5? Last time I checked, I think you gave it a 2.
Yeah, I give it a 1.5. I was like
I saw you
contemplating
change-
like 2 and 1.5, and I just like was like, you know what, fuck it, man.
It was-
I'll give it a 1.5.
Okay, so to give context, it's a remake of a really good Kurosawa movie.
Ooh, reinterpretation.
Well, the Kurosawa movie does everything it tries to do.
Reinterpretation.
The Kurosawa movie is better in every single way.
Yeah, so we all did see High and Low.
I
Yeah, we
was
all
told
think
I
it's
had to,
good.
even though I don't think it would have changed my opinion on this movie at all.
Well, you just see a filmmaker do a better job telling the same base story. I think.
Yeah.
I
It's
guess. Yeah.
it's Spike Lee. It's Spike Lee.
Who's?
Ben, you think? Yeah, you think,
I think-
that Spike Lee's overrated?
Yes, I do think that Spike Lee is completely overrated. He's made like 3 good movies, 3 or 4.
Every single- One I like.
But he's made a lot of good movies. He's made a
Okay.
lot of movies.
But he made a lot of bad ones too. He made fucking
Okay, but he made
Old Boy.
Do the
He
Right
made-
Thing.
yeah. He made Do the
Not
Right
that.
Thing.
Yeah, Do the Right Thing isn't even good.
Black Klansman.
Do
I mean, Do the Right Thing.
releases
Made
towards Italians.
many fantastic movies.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with
He's
you.
inconsistent,
saying-
yeah, but
I'm just saying, like,
still, I mean,
everyone like acts like he's like this great filmmaker or whatever, and he's made
he can't.
he keeps doing remakes of Asian movies, and they're bad.
That is
I-
true.
First I saw. I don't know.
And the pacing is really off.
Yeah. Okay. So
It's just
first half of this movie is kind of torture. It's kind of torture.
The
Like I
dialogue.
had a really bad time like watching the first half of this movie.
Like
The
I see it from a few like set actors, right? So like his wife is a terrible actress, like just straight
Yeah,
up.
I mean, nearly every performance in the movie I thought was
And I don't know
really
why you guys said that
wooden.
Jeffrey Wright did a good job because I felt like he did not do a good job.
I didn't
And
think he
then
did a good job.
someone said he didn't. Anyway, Denzel Washington didn't do an amazing job, but it wasn't awful. You guys were saying it was
Denzel
awful.
was good. Denzel was good.
I just like there's more important things to life than money. It's like some George Lucas dialogue writing.
Yeah, that's like
I just
really
it's
clunky dialogue. It's really,
I just really was like, man, this movie cannot.
like imagine if in the original movie they were like Gondo, this guy's low. You have to be high. Like that's like it's just so stupid.
There's just stuff like in the original one there is like a dilemma, but if like he wants to like pay the ransom, but there's a point when it's not for as long as Denzel is debating. Like
yeah.
So the Kurosawa movie moved much faster between plot points.
Yeah, that's the thing with like the Spike Lee remakes is that he's taking longer to show the same information, even though the movie's shorter.
Yeah, like
well, it's pretty much the same way.
No,
but the movie's shorter.
The movie is shorter.
Not pretty much the same. The movie is shorter.
I don't think that's true unless I just.
It is shorter. It's just shorter, man. Hallow's like 2 hours 20.
And
like 10 or 15 minutes shorter.
Yeah, it's just about. It's 9. It's 9 minutes shorter. I thought it was the same length for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just pissed me off, like because like in the original one, the guy is like almost like instinctively, it's like an instinct. Like it's like I don't want to pay for this, but then like after he gives like any like serious thought, he's like I should pay this. I should pay this ransom.
Like see the first scene in High and Low is, I mean, we're already getting the business deal that kind of seals Gondo's fate. Okay, so High and Low is about a man, Gondo. He's a woman's shoe company, high-level executive. He does a leverage buyout of the company with all his life savings, and then as he does that, his son gets kidnapped, and then it's revealed that it's not actually his son; it's his chauffeur's son. And then they have to do a whole thing with the police. You have to work with the police to find out who kidnapped it.
They just do the police. Like the main characters don't even do that.
Yeah. The second half of the movie in High and Low, Gondo is like almost completely gone from the second half of the movie, which is interesting. I think it's interesting.
But like it works. Like
it works.
It's not like I don't know if it would have really. I think checking back in with Gondo at times would have probably been better.
It has
than what they
High and Low has one of my favorite shots of Kurosawa in it, where it's like the reflection of the sunglasses, like back of like the main antagonist sunglasses. That shot I love. I love that shot.
At the end?
Yeah, close to the end of the movie. That shot's, and I was really expecting there to be some homage to that shot in this.
I mean, High and Low just has incredible cinematography.
And this movie has some like
framing, blocking, just incredible.
Eyes to Lois just doesn't.
It just doesn't work.
It doesn't.
I don't think it works either. By the way, I don't think I gave it the heart. Like I gave it everyone already knows the rating, so I'll just say why I thought it was better than what you guys thought. I thought that taking it by itself, it's fine. Like it's definitely fine. Like again, the actors are not always giving their best performances, but like the movie itself is like interesting enough. Like it definitely makes.
I will say that the decision that Spike Lee makes to not focus so much on the police work is interesting. I think it is an interesting choice that he makes.
I think it's.
But he doesn't.
I think it's a better decision to make.
I don't think he does anything with it though.
Well,
Like,
if it was a bad
He doesn't
decision
do
to
enough
make,
for it, but it is ultimately that is the
but if it wasn't, but if it was a better, if it was a better decision to make, then
why isn't the movie
why
as
is the movie?
good?
Yeah, why is the movie
No one's
worse?
back. No one's back in the movie.
But
Well,
that's
that's
not
just-
the only part of the movie that's not good.
Fucking ASAP Rocky's in this movie as Young Felon, which, by the way, is the worst fucking name for a rapper I've ever heard in my life.
That's
And
like
I've
the
heard-
most like stereotypical fucking like
Right.
boomer ass
You have to-
name.
you
Like
have
a
to
boomer would come
suspend
up with like a
disbelief
rap
that people
name.
would genuinely want Young Felon to be free, because I don't think that they would in real
That
life.
doesn't happen in the original. That doesn't
So
happen in the original.
Right.
Ice Spice is in this.
Ice Spice is in it for one scene.
She gets a
They
fucking-
made such a
fucking
hubbub.
credit.
Yeah, she got a fucking credit and she's basically in a cameo.
And I was like scared. I was like, oh my god. Fucking
Yeah,
Ice Spice.
I was scared too. I was like, oh my god, Ice Spice. And it's like, she's in for a single scene.
And she also can't act, so I don't know why
She can't act either.
She was already past her prime, so like no one gave a shit she was in the movie. And then she's in the movie to be used once, which I don't even care about. And I will say that a singer that was in the movie that was really good was the finale. That was a really good song. And I think that the girl who gave it, I don't know who sang it, but it was great. It was a great
That
Oh yeah.
great moment.
was so tedious.
Honestly,
It was long, but it was
by that point, I was just like, bro,
I want this movie to end.
please let this, yeah, like let this movie fucking end,
I
please.
enjoyed myself more throughout it, so like I guess I just didn't get to that point, but it was long.
I mean, yeah, I get like the second half is better than the first half. The second half,
Yeah. I mean,
after the
definitely.
train sequence, it is better.
To be honest, I
'Cause
don't
that's when it
remember much of
changes.
anything before the train sequence, because I just remember it being a worse.
Because
version of
yeah, because it's the exact same as the
it's
first
like
part
high
of
low
the
if it was like a
original.
2-star movie, pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
to that.
and then basically it's like, what if Gondo went and found the guy who did it on his own instead of the police doing it?
So like originally I thought that was going to be more interesting, and I don't think it really was. But I also think that the angle is better. Like if it was a better director at the helm, it's better for it to be about a guy taking matters into his own
Like,
hands than the police.
Yeah,
Like
I
roasting the police,
suppose.
I feel like is probably not the best idea for a movie, and certainly I understand why Spike Lee didn't do that, because he's not probably very pro cop. But at the
Yeah.
same time, like
That's what I was saying.
he's not a good director to be doing that. Like again, what I've seen of Spike Lee I've liked, but it's only one movie. It's literally just Do the Right Thing. It's the only Spike Lee movie I've seen, and so it's an amazing movie. And I've watched it like 3 times. One of my favorite movies. But at the same time, it's like I guess he's not good because he can't fucking direct like the most basic of like vigilante moments in a movie. Like it's very
Yeah.
simple. What you have
Also,
why are you like
the-
twerking?
The movie is just so kind of dorky. He's like, I'm gonna go.
Hold on,
and
hold on.
tr-
Gustavo was like smirking at me while I was talking. Why were you smirking?
What?
Oh,
Maybe-
was I seeing something that wasn't there?
I'm just smiling, bro. Like what?
Oh my bad.
Yeah.
I thought you were, like,
I'm
making fun
fucking
of me.
smile.
I thought you were
I'm
making
having a
fun
good
of me.
time talking to my fucking friend.
Everyone is just such. There's so many like dorky moments in this movie. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and like direct Young Felon in the studio right now.
Yeah, the final
Yeah.
confrontations suck.
Yeah.
What?
The final confrontations suck. I really like Kurosawa's because what he does is he like has the inmate like freak the fuck out, and like that's fun to look at.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The thing. I think in the original, the kidnapper is way more interesting because we don't see that much of him, and so what we do see of him is, I don't know. It's just like, developing his motivation, and it's showing like,
Also-
how careful, how he's like thought about what he's been doing. Like he has like the people that are like, helping him out, his accomplices, and then he like kills them.
Well, there's also other things like the reason he got caught was because he was wearing the bandage on his hand to hide his scar, right? That's why he got caught in High and Low. But in High and Low, he gets caught because he's playing his own music.
He's playing. He's
Yeah.
waiting to get.
Well-
He's waiting for.
Playing his own
That
music.
bell to come.
Isn't as attentive. Also, they should have been able to track him so quickly. He's on call with them for like a couple minutes, and with the technology we currently have, the tracking to get him should have been really easy to do, and they just can't do it for some reason.
Yeah, high and Low just works because it's old. It takes place like during not now, but like
Yeah.
a movie. If you make High and Low contemporary, a lot of it is just the stakes are lost.
Well,
Also-
I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why they like why Spike didn't want to like focus on police work because it would just be too easy. Like they have
which is like such like a dumb plot. It's like such a plot hole. Like, oh yeah, we're not going to focus on it because it makes the plot go by so much easier.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you're not supposed to remake a movie for modern times, but actually remake it and like basically just do the same thing, but you replace the industry that you're doing it with.
Oh yeah, it's not like also in the original movie, it doesn't really matter he's a shoe salesman, right? It doesn't matter, which is fine because like the movie isn't really about the fact that he's a shoe salesman.
It's just that he's like wealthy.
Yeah,
rich. Yeah,
but like the fact
he's a higher wealth class.
In this movie, they make him the fact that he's a music guy. Such a big part of the movie,
which
and
is bad.
Yeah,
but like they don't make it work enough.
It just kind of gets tedious. Like, oh yeah, he's a producer, so when he walks in on Young Felon, rapping,
So
he has
I don't
like.
want to be that guy, but like, there's no way that guy's getting kidnapped and not giving the kidnapper hell. Like, there's no way. Like, the kids are too old.
Like the kid. Yeah, like in the original, the kids were like literal kids. Like they're actually like fucking kids. Like what?
6'7". I didn't even mean to do that, by the way. I just said 6'7", and
Like
6 or 7.
They're teenagers.
Like 15 in this. Like, I'm sorry.
Not even 15, bro. They were like seniors in high school, probably.
Okay, so 17 then. So I'm sorry, but a 17-year-old is not getting kidnapped by anybody without making a big fuss about it.
Especially not fucking ASAP Rocky.
It's going to be a bloodbath.
And they're like those kids are athletes. They're athletes. It's not like they're fucking weaklings at all. Like they
could have been like nerdy music people. They're not even that. They're literally like pro basketball.
Well, yeah. What's the point of making this movie about like music?
No,
industry
it just
and they're not going to do anything.
This movie pisses me off because
speaking of music, the fucking score. Holy shit! What?
I like the fucking song.
No, the score, like the actual original composed music, not the fucking
it's
song.
just the movie is so dorky. It's such a dorky movie. I did not.
I didn't love it.
I was so confused. I was like, "What the fuck is this? Like, this is not. It doesn't fit the movie at all."
There's one scene in particular.
It's not Black Dynamite, bro. That's the best score ever.
There's one scene in particular in this movie where the editing is so bad, I genuinely had to pause it afterwards. I think it was like on like a staircase. I forget where, but because it was been a while since I saw the movie. But I remember just being like so baffled by it. Like, there's so many better ways to edit this. There's so many better ways to shoot this.
The one where they're like, where him and his wife were talking and they're like going down the stairs, or no?
Yeah.
His wife and his son, right?
Yeah, that scene in particular. I was like, what the hell? What the hell? I pissed.
That's pretty bad editing in general.
It's not coming. I mean, like, the editing was not great either, but like, I didn't.
You brought up.
Made me pause the movie.
But Brayden, you brought up like trying to make this movie stand on its own and being like, judge it on its own merits. But I can't do that.
On its own merits doesn't work because like the editing doesn't work.
I think
the editing is not good and the music isn't good.
Let me explain why I cannot judge it on its own merits. Because the reason it was made was as a remake. It was intentionally remaking a previous movie. It wasn't like and if you are going to do that, you inherently are going to draw comparisons. So if you're making
it's not like Spike Lee was trying to like improve the original. He just wanted to take high and low and make his own version of it, essentially. But it just didn't work.
Went in knowing he wasn't going to make a better movie, which is not.
Yeah.
When you want to remake a movie, whether it be animated to live action, or live action, or God forbid we ever see a live action animated one, right? Regardless of the medium you want to do it in, you need to be making a movie that you think you can genuinely do a better job. If you can't do a better job, it's not time for a remake.
I don't think that's necessarily the case.
Also, just mentioning,
that's what I think.
Kurosawa is objectively a much better director than Spike Lee.
Technically, that's still
yes,
but probably would agree. I've seen movie by both of them.
You can't. And the way I judge remakes is this: there are tiers of directors, and Spike Lee is not on the same tier as Kurosawa. And if you're not on the same tier as that director, you should not make a remake of that movie. Ever. Because you are not...
Well, no.
That's a worse take than mine, man.
No, yeah. Like, dude, you should not be trying to make a better movie than the movie you're trying to remake, and you should not be doing not same fucking tier. If you're gonna remake a movie, then you have to do something
Different.
and you have to do something different. And Spike did something different, but it just wasn't good. That's the thing.
Oh.
He did change stuff. It just wasn't.
What
good.
if Highest to Lowest was bad?
Well, highest to
That's
lowest is
yeah.
the name of the movie.
Oh,
so
fuck.
what if high and low was bad?
Yeah, that's what I meant. But you do what I'm saying. Okay, nerd. Okay, geek.
You're literally the nerd. You literally do this. Like,
As a joke. I'm not doing it seriously 90% of the time. The 10% you can call me out.
A$AP Rocky was really bad.
Yeah, but like that's kind of
really bad.
Also him with the phone call being like, bitch.
Like it's so baffling.
I gotta call her a bitch.
It was so baffling to me because it felt like each line from him felt like a different take completely. Like sometimes just one line from him will be like fine, and then others it will just be like horrible, like a horrible delivery.
Also, just mentioning, right? I know this is kind of the point, but the fact that he found out that that young felon was the guy who kidnapped him because his son made a playlist for him and that song was on it.
Like that's awesome, man.
It's just like
when we go away from the original script, the writing just takes a curveball, like a freaking
like the plot contrivances in this movie sometimes, man.
Oh my god.
Also, the tagline is "All money ain't good money," and I don't really. Where does the movie even?
Well, they basically say that in the movie.
Yeah, but like where, but like.
Imagine.
That's not the point of the movie.
The point of the movie is just this.
Like.
Well, it's the point of this one. It's
I'm
the
going
point
to
of this movie.
Okay, after we're done with this
nothing in
podcast,
the movie illustrates really.
after we're done with this podcast, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go watch the Old Boy remake and get pissed off at that. But don't. Is it that bad? Is it that bad?
Yes.
I think we should watch the Dragon Ball Z movie.
No.
I've heard it's great.
No.
I've never even watched Dragon Ball Z, so.
Neither have I, but I just know I'm not going to watch the movie that is listed as the worst movie on Letterboxd, man.
It could be some peak.
Dude. It's inherently going to be a valley.
Jeffrey Wright was really bad. Also, Jeffrey Wright was really bad in it. And his character was useless, because in the original, the chauffeur character doesn't really do anything. Like,
Yeah,
he's like,
and so
hey,
this one he doesn't
Gondo,
really
can you, like, pay the ransom? Gondo, pay the ransom.
Yeah, he's
Gondo,
pathetic.
please.
Jeffrey Wright, like, literally is just as cool as Denzel Washington in this, but, like, at the same time, he's
The kidnapper in the original is also pathetic.
But, like,
he's also more intelligent, though. Like, A$AP Rocky is genuinely not smart in this movie.
He's a fucking idiot. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
The thing that makes... So, Spike Lee loses the point of the original movie a lot, but the main thing he loses the point is, like, the fact that the chauffeur is supposed to be pathetic. Like...
Jeffrey Wright's, like, awesome in the movie,
Jeffrey
as,
Wright.
like, the character's awesome, but, like, he's not...
Yeah, Jeffrey Wright... The thing is, like, the whole point is that the chauffeur couldn't find his son on his own. But Jeffrey Wright could have found his son on his own. Right?
The point of the original... One of the points of the original is Gondo is making out...
He could have just fucking
It's making out Gondo to be a hero in the narrative, but he doesn't feel like he deserves that title. Like, he doesn't feel like he deserves to be considered a hero because he doesn't feel like he did anything really to, stop that guy.
Both
Gondo like you see in the news, like, in like the general public is like, super on his side. He's like, oh my god, Gondo, you're so amazing, dude. We love you. We love your kid. Like, get home safe or shit like that.
Both Gondo and David King, they initially are like, we're not going to pay the ransom, and then once it becomes like.
Yeah, but David King is, I'm not going to pay the ransom for longer, which is makes me like, this guy's kind of a dick. This guy's kind of being an asshole.
Yeah.
You know?
Like the way that they even approach the situation is different. But also, I don't love that we basically just glorify the rich person in the movie. Whereas with High and Low, we don't really do that as much. Although we accept that for
Right, yeah.
glorification of the police, so it's like I don't.
Well, we're glorifying like very specific
It's not
police
even, is
officers.
it
It's
Like,
even
their
like
values and ethics.
glorifying? Is it even glorifying? It's just basically saying like it's just showing the police doing a good job.
Yeah,
Not even, like, it's
they don't ever do a good
glorification.
job in
Like,
real life.
like it's not like we're seeing like them
To
like
be
do like
fair, actually, we don't even see them do a good job in the movie. They consistently can't track the guy in High and Low.
because the guy,
and then they
He's
find the guy.
intelligent enough to
And,
get
and
on the phone.
but then they find him though.
yeah,
But
they
then
find
find
him.
him.
Like,
They
it's not like dirty guys.
in the end.
Call it like Dirty Harry is police glorification. It's glorifying so many
Yes.
bad things. I would
Yeah.
not call High and Low police glorification the same kind of way. In the same
Because
kind
they're
of
like doing their jobs and they're doing it well. It's not like other movies where it's like the
I'm
police
just
do a
used to
shit
watching
job
cops do
and then
terrible and shit.
yeah, like they do a shit job and
Which they
then
do a
the
shit
narrative
job
rewards them.
a lot of the time in real life. It's just that like they're
They
obviously
make mistakes in High and Low, yes, but that's not doing a bad
actually,
job.
we're humanizing the cops.
Yeah. And also, I mean, the scene.
I don't think they gave the cops names in Highest to Lowest.
The scene in High and
No, I
Low
think they just
when
called them
they. Scene in High and Low when they go over the evidence is like literally a perfect scene.
Yeah, I really like
Just
it.
like every
It's also when
bit
you
of
switch
information,
from
bit by
Gandhi-
bit, is just so very interesting.
Yeah.
And like this movie just Highest Low
We
doesn't
don't
have
have
a scene
that.
like
We
that.
literally don't
They
have
don't
that.
have. We don't have that.
We don't have
a
the
scene
best
like
scenes in the
that.
movie.
We don't have so many things. So many things are missing in Highest to Lowest. There's not a single perfect scene in Highest to Lowest. There's not one scene they can point to and be like, this scene is perfect.
Yeah, I agree. I was also gonna say that like I feel like when you're not watching High and Low and thinking this was like clearly Spike Lee didn't think that was an amazing scene, else would have included it in his movie. Which means that he's analyzing High and Low in a completely different way than we were, yet still somehow felt that he should remake it, which I think
But
is
well, I would
interesting.
rather. Well, yeah, I feel like that is what I would want him to do in a remake. I don't want him to just make the same movie over and over again. You know, like, I know it's
I
like
just find it
technically
interesting
what
that
a
he
remake
clearly
is.
picked different things to focus on.
Yeah, yeah, I do find it interesting. It's just like it just didn't work.
Well,
That's
I mean,
the
it's not
problem
like
with
this
the
movie's like
movie.
immoral or something. Like it's fucking, it's whatever. Like you
No.
you know, you fail.
Yeah, see,
It's whatever.
high and low is high. Highest to lowest is low.
And it's like yin and yang. They can't exist without the other.
Yeah.
If we didn't have highest to lowest, we couldn't appreciate high and low more. Like now we can literally watch the movie and be like, this is way better. And if we didn't have high and low, well, we just wouldn't have highest to lowest. There wouldn't be that movie wouldn't
Yeah,
exist.
which is a good thing.
Well, the yin and yang says differently. All right, what do we want to talk about more about this movie?
No, we're just kind of repeating ourselves. Like
Yeah,
this movie is just much worse than
Fuck
every.
ASAP Rocky. Fuck ASAP Rocky.
I will say the song at the end that he does the pat in the trunk from the front.
I love that shit.
That was pretty
That was
song.
actually good.
That was pretty
And I
good
like
song.
the ending song as well, even though you guys said it was tedious, but fuck you. So I'll start because I rated it the highest. And keep in mind, I did not hit the like. For me, that is like the signifier of I like this movie, which makes sense. But so sometimes I rate it like 3. Even I've done 3.5 with no like. Like sometimes I'll appreciate a movie, but I won't really like be like fuck with it. I gave it a 3 no like. That would translate to a 6. Honestly, even upon like talking with you guys, I think on a rewatch I'd probably give it 2.5. I wouldn't probably go lower than that. I don't think it's like abysmal. And I've seen some pretty bad movies, and this is not it. But like, it's clearly worse than the original. I am happy I saw the original. It was good. I gave High and
It
Low
was
four
freaking
and a half.
amazing.
So like, I really love that movie. Same time, you guys were ragging on me for not watching the original before this one, which I did. I did watch the original before this one, but like, I don't know if it would have made me think any differently about Highest to Lowest. I think I would have still hated it at the parts I hated it at, and liked it at the parts where I liked it at. If that makes sense. I think it enhanced in a general sense, but overall, like I could have watched this completely blind and probably felt it the same way.
So, considering that you're the highest, right? You're the highest here. I'm the 2. I gave it a 2 out of 5. So, okay, so now we're going to the lowest.
Yeah, I gave it like 1.5.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
well,
going back and forth from 1.5 to 2, but
we're kind of differing on this, which is cool. Not fully, but a little bit. And Letterboxd is closer to me. They gave it a 2.9 out of 5.
The weird thing is this movie is getting like very positive reviews. No, it's getting
2.9.
very it has not on Letterboxd, but it has like
Oh,
really good critical reviews,
is
which
Rotten
is like weird to
Tomatoes?
me.
Is it like a
I
70
think
or
it's
something?
it's pretty. I think it's like 80 something.
Shit.
Like pretty high. I
I
think the
mean,
Metascore is pretty high
I
too.
understand why people would like it. I
Let me
don't
check.
really check Rotten Tomatoes. Metacritic can
Has
be weird.
an 85 on Rotten Tomatoes,
Yeah. Wow.
and it
That's
has a
really high.
5.6 on IMDb.
That's pretty low.
45%
Say that
of
again.
Google users like the movie.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
45%.
the 85 is crazy. That's also why you can't take Rotten Tomatoes as the, because that's
73 on
probably
Metacritic
that's
from
pretty high.
47 reviews.
That's pretty high considering what the movie is.
But
Okay,
yeah,
well,
but it's so interesting to me because it's like there's so much that the movie doesn't do well at all. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Like
I honestly could
I don't know why
see.
it's like, but I don't know why it's like so like positively reviewed, like as
So
positive
here's
as
the
it
thing too.
is.
With Rotten Tomatoes, it's 85% or positive. That could be like a 3.5. That could be a 3 even. That's just maybe. So like, I
Let's see
wouldn't
what
categorize
the
mine as a positive review,
average.
but like, there is no average on Rotten Tomatoes anymore.
Oh,
They
okay
got rid of it because it's a cool feature and they can't have that.
then.
But like,
Uh,
What's the audience? Wait, what's the
obviously,
audience score on Rotten Tomatoes? Let me see.
audience score
uh,
doesn't fucking matter. If I'm being
Okay, but I'm
honest.
interested in what it is. So, uh, uh, the audience score is also 85.
Wow.
that's terrible. That's shitty.
I'm just
People
like
are just seeing
so
a different movie,
confused.
man. I don't know. People are
I
seeing
don't
a different
know. I
movie.
don't know how. What movie are they seeing, bro? I don't
They're
understand.
seeing the original one, and they're like, "Oh wait, it's the same movie that
Oh
Spike Lee just made.
wait.
Wow, it's really cool. It's in Japanese. It's black and white. I don't know how you did that." Um. Anyway, that's gonna
Uh,
do it for the pod. That's it. So fuck yeah. I don't know. We did
uh,
Oh
two
yeah,
very
I would
positive.
give high and low a 10. I would give high and low a 10.
Oh yeah.
I,
What do you wanna? You wanna
I
rate?
forget what I gave it. It's either a 9 or a 10 for me. That's what I
Okay.
gave.
I mean, I get the 10. I was at a 9. We didn't really review that movie though, but it is good. It's really good. It's great.
We
Um,
did. I feel like we did talk about it.
but
Decent.
all right. That will take us for this week's podcast. If you like and subscribe, you should do that.
We're so close to
And
10 subscribers. 10. 1, 2,
you can stop.
3, 4,
Hey, Brayden,
5, 6.
Brayden.
6,
Uh,
7.
John, John, John told me. John told me that he didn't actually resign to you. By the way, he didn't actually give up. So just telling you that now. You should probably go and beat him up some more. Yeah.
What for you, John? John will be our graphic designer potentially. I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see.
Not. He
He keeps
won't.
saying
Like.
he'll do graphic design for various projects that I have, and then not do them. So he's a real one. Anyway, and he's also not subbed to the channel, which would be one extra subscriber. He said he won't sub because he'll be a dead subscriber. I'm like, like we just need the fucking the number percent anyway. Like, I don't care. Anyway,
Next episode, we're gonna have a special guest.
we're gonna have a special guest on, which we didn't even tell Ben about. But we are having a special guest on because he has been clamoring
Yeah.
to get on the
Is it
podcast.
Tommy?
It's Cole.
No, it's
It's
Cole.
Cole. Home of DC
Cole Knight.
himself, which means we're probably gonna have to review a DC movie. I think that's probably fair. We'll also do some new movies. We'll figure out what those are. Depending on when we
Trip
get
to the
around to it.
moon.
What?
Trip to the moon.
Yeah, we're gonna watch. We're gonna review Trip to the Moon, which is a classic.
Birth of a
DC
Nation.
classic. I'm definitely gonna watch that again. Yep, yep. That wasn't the worst 3 hours of my life. Yep.
Well, that would be Oppenheimer, no?
What? I love Oppenheimer.
Why do you love Oppenheimer?
It's good. It's really good.
That
It was
movie's
my
boring
pick
as
to win
fuck.
Best Picture in 2023. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I even liked it more than Past Lives, which I really liked. I loved Oppenheimer.
Well, I mean, maybe you just need a chance to read it.
I'm not reading that. I'm good. I
Is
watched
that
it a few
the
times.
is that the screenplay?
Yeah.
That was the
Speaking
American
of screenplays, though, I am
filmmakers
gonna
part.
buy the Superman screenplay when it comes out. I fucking love that movie, and I'm gonna
Dork.
support it in any way I can. I
That's
don't.
a-
You have the Oppenheimer screenplay. What are we doing?
But that's not like that's not like an IP thing. It's not like an IP franchise, dumb franchise thing.
Shut up! Shut up! You're baiting.
I'm thinking
You're
about.
actually
I'm
baiting.
thinking.
No,
I'm thinking-
I'm not even baiting though.
It's
thinking
a
It's
movie.
not-
Why
I'm
can't
thinking
I buy
about-
the screenplay for it? I'm wearing the shirt right now, but why can't I buy the screenplay for it?
I'm thinking about buying the.
Well, you can.
I'm thinking about buying the Criterion Collection release of High and Low. By the way.
Yeah,
I am also thinking of buying that because they just released it on 4K. I think.
that could be really cool.
So.
All right, we have to end the podcast. Like, subscribe, comment down below, follow our letterbox. We should
The
get other
Reelest
social
pod.
medias going at some point. We should get other social media going.
No.
We have no subscribers, bro.
Whoa. I
We
said
have
some
no
point. I said some point. I said some point.
At some point after we have like an actual
So if you're
following.
watching this like 10 years in the future, you can go follow those two. And let me know if Doomsday was good. Let me know if Doomsday was good in the comments section. Right? I need to know.
Because like in 10 years in the future, we'll like invent to time travel.
Let me just put.
It's just like there.
By the way, just saying, fucking, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be good.
Well, we will be there to review it when it comes out.
No.
We can all decide then.
Yep.
By the way,
Joining Grogu, and we're gonna do
Nope.
Starfighter. Hey, if it's my pick, we're gonna do it. Yes, we are.
No,
Can
it's not.
Can we review Can we review the movie? Can we do the footage of Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck instead?
Man, that's gonna do it for the podcast.
All right, let's get the podcast.
That's a 10 out of 10 movie.
That's the end. That's the end of the podcast. Probably forever. That's probably the end. All right. Goodbye, everybody.